Welcome back to another video and a familiar location. Today marks the final chapter of a project that's been months in the making. This tree here along the river has been a constant companion through the 4 different seasons here in 2024, and today we're here to capture it one final time in all its autumnal glory. To start with, let's rewind back to where it began at the start of the year, winter. When I first came out here, the landscape was so still and lifeless, almost hauntingly beautiful. The tree stood bare, almost skeletal, against the flat, muted colours of the winter landscape. No leaves, no life, just a stark, minimal silhouette. It was both eerie and mesmerising, a scene that really made me appreciate the beauty in stillness. Then spring arrived. This was one of the most dramatic shifts. Coming here on a misty morning, I felt like I was stepping into a dream almost. Fresh leaves had appeared, a soft, delicate green covering the branches. The mist created this wonderful light mood, as if the tree itself was emerging from a long hibernation. Summer brought yet another layer of change. I returned once more on another misty morning, and by now the tree really was full of life. Leaves in deep, vibrant green spreading across the branches. The mist softened everything, creating this gentle, mysterious atmosphere that made the colours and textures even richer. Everything around just felt alive, lush, and was just growing perfectly. And now here we are in autumn, the season I was most looking forward to with its vibrant colours. The tree is transforming one last time before winter, almost as if it's putting on one final show for the year. This final season, now that we're into autumn, almost feels like a little bit of a celebration, if you ask me. Finally at the end of what has been a 9-month project covering winter, spring and summer, and like I've just explained. And the tree, the surrounding area that I've visited so many times this year, it's just bloomed into colour. There's nothing wrong with spring, summer and winter, of course. Spring and summer, you got those lovely rich greens, didn't you? Winter, we got the skeletal tree. It's very haunting, mesmerising, like I mentioned. But now we're into autumn. Like I say, this was the season, I should say, that I was most looking forward to. I was a bit worried that when I came out here, I'd leave it a little bit too late, or there's the risk that you come out a little bit too early and those colours haven't quite changed yet. Thought if I came out here too late, then of course the leaves, they might have disappeared completely. Of course, that isn't the case. The tree is slowly going back to the skeletal kind of form, should I say, that we saw when we came here in winter. So the full cycle from winter to autumn is almost complete. But for now, let's focus on capturing this final image like I've tried to do with the previous shots. I've got the tree just over onto the left of the scene, everything leading off into the background. We've got a little bit of colour off over the other side of the river, which I'm not able to capture, unfortunately. But that's no matter. Our main focus is on this sole lone tree. But for the shot, as you can see, I'm on the tripod for once today. I've gone ISO 100 just to make sure I can get some nice clean image out of this shot. We're going f8 to get sharpness from front to back. That gives me a shutter of just about 1/3 of a second. Just playing with it. It takes me to 1/5 of a second, potentially, maybe 1/4. I might end up exposure bracketing just so I can get enough light out of those colours in the tree. But here's that final shot for you to see. Here comes autumn. Looking back, this project wasn't just about capturing one scene through the seasons. It was about finding new angles, discovering new parts of this area that I'd overlooked previously. As I returned again and again, I found myself drawn to little details around the river, unexpected paths, reflections in the water, and subtle shifts in light and colour. And to be honest, this is one of the things that I've loved about photography. This is one of the things I've loved about this particular project. It's allowed me to get out to one location, see how one subject can change across the seasons. But it's not just that. Whenever I've come out here, I thought, okay, I'll explore the area as a whole. It's allowed me to spot the little things I'm passing by, things I wouldn't normally notice. So here we are at the end of this seasonal journey. This project has taught me the value of patience and how much beauty there is in watching one place change over time. It's been an experience not just of this tree or this river, but of the act of returning, of slowing down and just truly seeing how a landscape can change over the course of a year. And on that note, this is where I'm going to end the video. Thank you so much for joining me for this project across 2024. Let me know down in the comments which has been your favourite season here at this magnificent location. Hard to believe that we're almost into 2025, isn't it? But this is where I'm going to end this particular video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.